and my boy are going to fish the Monday night tournament on Lake Cumberland. So hopefully we get into a few fish tonight. We're going to see what we can't do. Just really wanting to fish these Monday night church tournaments. We've missed 2 of them already, and I wanted to go ahead and try to get in and fish the tournaments. Jake's been wanting to fish them. You know, he really loves getting out, loves fishing. When we first got out on the lake, Jace I had him a spinnerbait tied on from where we went to fish a pond. So he used the spinnerbait for quite a while. So we did see some fish up on the ledges and on the bank, cruising the bank. So I let him use that for a while. Didn't hear him much topwater action. Then the darker it got, and the tournament from 7 to 11, so more toward dusk, we started hearing some topwater action. So he had just had a real good neighbor of ours, gave him a bait right before the tournament. Nice looking popper type bait. He threw it around, threw it after some blow ups, you know, that were on the water, and unfortunately he didn't catch anything. Old Dad's gonna have to do a better job, try to find him some fish, put the right bait on something. You know, hopefully I'll be able to get out, practice a little bit, find some fish for us maybe this week, and that way we can maybe do better in next week's tournament. And what I actually did catch, that I'll show you here in a little while. I threw all kinds of baits, but the only thing that I took a bite on was the J-Bros Lures Jester. This bait here, you see me advertise J-Bros Lures quite a bit here on our channel through Diehard Anglers. They're a big supporter. If you haven't followed them, go check them out. They got some really different looking baits. This is called the Jester, and it has a ton of action. I have cut this Jester down on the top here to make it flat, so that whenever I get bit, I've got it skin hooked right now, but when I get it bit, it has more, you can see right here, penetration area and space to get hooked. This bait here, I caught several fish in a pond on it. Ended up cutting the end of it down just a little bit and putting it back up on the screw lock so that I could reuse this bait. The J-Bros Lures, they make their baits to last a pretty good while, and it still don't compromise, you know, being too hard or any of that stuff. They have a lot of action, as you can tell. This bait, I mean, it's been a hot seller for a reason. These baits, these little tentacles here on this bait will stand up in the water. I'm trying to show you these with holding it upright. But it has a ton of action when you drag it. You know, these little balls help this to float and do a lot of different things. I tried some other baits, but this is what I actually caught the one fish that we caught on. But here is the smallmouth that I did catch on this bait. It was only 15 inches. I have to be 18 inches on our lake, so it wasn't a keeper. We didn't have anything to take in, but I did take another bite. I just don't think it had it in its mouth the right way or something. You know, I let it take it for a little bit, set the hook. You know, I should have set it faster. They have a lot of unique molds, a lot of unique baits. They donate to our monthly giveaways. You know, go give them some love. Go over and like their social medias. You know, go to jbroslures.com. If you want to save 10% on your purchase, you can put JKF10 in at checkout and save 10% on their baits. But go check them out. These baits in the tank, you know, showing the action of their baits, and all their stuff is very unique. Most of it you've never seen. It's only a matter of time before they hit the big box stores. So if you want to throw baits that are good baits that your friends are not throwing, that the fish ain't seen 1,000 times, you might want to go check out J-Bros Lures. They are a small company. They're starting to really grow. The name's starting to really get out there, and people are seeing what kind of baits that they make. Like I said, they're all unique baits. Okay, so I know a lot of people are going to ask me what setup that I actually use whenever I fish this bait or fish these shaky heads, you know, of any kinds, or jigs or whatever. I've got a lews BB1 Pro I love this reel. It casts a mile. You can set your line on the dial right here. I really love that about this lews reel. You can put it on 15 and it tells you when you look at it, oh yeah, that's 15-pound test what I got on this reel. So if you have 5 or 6 of these reels, you can put 15, 12, 10, 7, whatever size line that you put on your reels, you can set it on this center dial on here. And let me see. There you go. Maybe you can see it a little better. You can set that dial and you can put whatever size line that you use on the dial on the center. Plus it's also a brake. I really like that about the lews BB1 Pro. It does have the magnetic brake here. I've used this reel maybe a year now or something. It's been a really good reel. Very smooth, cast a long ways. It's on an Icon Series Dixie custom rod. Dixie custom rods are out of Tennessee. Dwayne is a really good guy. I use a 7.3 extra heavy fast tip rod, and you can ask for whatever you want. I wanted the cork handles on mine. I like the cork. I don't like the foam, but they do offer the foam, and a lot of people really like that. They do have this sensitivity spot here on the bottom where your reel is, so that you get a little feel there. I actually hold my rods a little different, so it don't really matter to me how the rod's made. I like to hold mine like this when I fish, and a lot of people don't get it, but the line, I can feel anything on my fingertip here on that line. The slightest little anything, that bait falling off of a rock just a little bit, any little peck from a bluegill or anything, I can feel it. And that's why I hold my rod that way. These reels break down really easy for cleaning and oiling. Okay, there's a little pin that sticks out right here. The side turns upward pretty easily, but you do have to pull out on the pin for that to come up. Then your spool and everything will pop right out, and you can take it apart and you can put oil in that goes to your gear side through the hole right there in the bearing. Then you can also take the side plate off. So it's really a convenient reel when you want to set your brake system up here, and you can see how many brakes I use if it matters to you. I'm not sure, but you just have to play with it and adjust it to see what you like and how you like to set it up as far as those brakes go. I like mine a little bit loose, so my setup may be a little different than yours depending on your experience with a bait caster. Then when you want to put the cover back on, you just pull out on the pin and you put the cover back on the way that you took it off, same direction. You want it pointing up on the side and then spin it down as you put it on, and you let the pin go, and it's good and snug on there. It won't come off easily. So anyway, that's how the night went. We went out, Jace threw some top water, threw a spinner bait. He didn't have any luck, and I threw quite a few baits and only got bit on the J Bros Jester, and we didn't have any fish to weigh in because the smallmouth have to be 18 inches on our lake. So hopefully this week I can go out, maybe find some fish, see what's going on. I haven't been out much. I did travel and fish some this year, fishing the Toyota series as a co-angler, and I really just haven't been out much on our lake due to the boat issues and time. And I mean, you know how it goes. There's always something going on, kids in sports, stuff like that. So I just need to make it a point to go out, try to find us some fish so that we can try to do a little better in the tournaments. I appreciate all your all support. If you want to check out our merch line, we have shirts, we have Richardson 112 hats, We're also working with a company to try to design some SPF long sleeve dry fit jerseys. We're working on quite a few other things here, there, all over the place. So I stay pretty busy, and I've got some other things I want to talk with you as well about here in a minute, so stick with me. Okay, big news alert for those of you who have watched the video all the way through that are true subscribers. I deeply appreciate it. Here's the news alert. I had a lot of spam on the videos that were labeled giveaway. It didn't really help me to get a lot of subscribers when they were all spamming from different accounts just trying to win the giveaway because they looked in the comments, they seen what hashtag I told them to put in there, and they just done it from multiple accounts. Some of those are probably from out of the country. I don't ship out of the country. I put that in the description as well, but this is going to cut down on it. So for my real subscribers that really care about what's going on with Diehard Anglers and are willing to watch our videos, I'm going to tell you how to win the giveaways this month. We're doing 2 giveaways. I ordered double of everything, split it up. I listened to you guys. That's what you all said you thought that would be best, is to give away two different giveaways. And we got more companies coming along that's wanting to join in on our giveaways, which will make it even better. We do give away stuff during our lives. I don't go live a whole lot, but go live on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. If you will put somewhere in your comment, beginning, end, whatever, I love fishing, I will use that for a search in the comments. That way you all that are true Diehard Anglers fans, that are supporters, that are part of the team here, will actually have a chance to win it, and we won't have to worry about that other garbage. So put that in your comments down below. Thank you for all you all do, helping to get the name out there, sharing all of our content. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Share this out on your social medias. I appreciate all the comments, all the love, all the likes, and you all watching the videos all the way through will actually help our watch time, which eventually, whenever I get monetized, on YouTube and stuff, it'll help a lot. So really appreciate you all. Until next time, peace.